aged care. Created by Culturally Directed Care Solutions, supported by the Australian Government, Department of Health and Aged Care.
Working in aged care.
Scope of practice. We all want to do a good job, be really helpful, but sometimes we try to do too much. Even stuff that's not part of our job, maybe just because someone asks us to. That might sound good, but in aged care, if we do this, we might be putting clients in danger, even putting ourselves in danger. That's why we got to stop and think. We got to work within our scope of practice. What scope of practice? Let me show you. Let's watch Samuel helping old Jack. Jack, he has dementia, and sometimes he needs help with his medication.
Hey, you gotta help me take this here medicine.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
You just push him out there. Put him here. That Lance, he does that for me.
Okay.
Hey, wait up there, Samuel. What you doing?
Giving Jack his tablets, like he asked me.
Remember, when you asked about working in aged care, and I said you have to have special training to give out medicine?
But this here medicine, it's in a packet, so I don't need to measure anything out.
You think 'cause medicine is in a pack that it's safe for you to help old Jack with it?
Well, yeah, isn't it?
No, it isn't. To start with, this isn't even Jack's tablets. That's one of the first things you learn when you do the medication training. Make sure you got the right person's medicine. Give out the wrong one and you can make someone really sick.
Oh, sorry. So I gotta learn to make sure I got the right medication pack? I can do that.
Well, there's a lot more than just that. You also got to learn about things that can go wrong. Like, if you give old Jack his tablets and he isn't sitting upright, he might choke. You got to stay watching him while he takes them, making sure he doesn't have any problems. You got to also make sure that he takes the right tablets at the right time. Like, you can't give him his nighttime tablets in the morning. And we always have to make sure he's had his breakfast before we help him with his tablets, because the nurse said he has to have food in his stomach, else the tablets will make him feel real bad.
So, there's a bit more to learn then.
Yeah, you got a lot more to learn, and you got to go study and get a certificate before you can do any of this. Judith and me, we done that study, and we still got to go and do a refresher every year. That helps remind us the right way to do things.
So now you're trained, does that mean you and Judith can give needles?
Nah, we haven't been trained for needles. We only help people with their tablets. That's all our scope of practice covers.
Scope of practice? What's that?
Scope of practice is like the fence around your job. It says how far you can go and what you're allowed to do when you're helping people. Go past that fence and you're working outside your boundaries.
Aha.
All jobs here have boundaries to protect you, the clients, and others. Like me and Judith, we can tell people to take their medicine, but we can only help them when their medicine is in these packs. And we can't do injections or give out medicines. That job belongs to the nurse at the clinic.
So my scope of practice, that's like a fence I don't go over?
Yep, that's right. You keep working here, you increase your scope of practice. You can be like Judith and me, get more training, more certificates, more experience and skills.
What if I've already done some of these things in my other jobs? Why can't I do them here?
Because we need to know that you've been trained to do any work that you do here.
Right, but what if someone asks me for help and you're not around?
You tell them, I'm not allowed to do that. I might do something wrong and make you sick. You tell them to wait for me or Judith. That's the right way. And if anyone tries to make you do different, you tell Enid. She'll help you.
Okay.
Well, we best get back to helping these old fellas, and I'll go find Jack's medication pack.
Hey, young fella, when you gonna help me take that medicine?
I can't do that, Jack. I'm not trained to give medicine. That's Lance's job. He's going to get it for you now.
Okay.
That wasn't so hard to say. I want to make sure I help people, not do things the wrong way. I know now. I got to work to my scope of practice. What's your scope of practice?